The rescue station received a phone call saying that a dog needed to be rescued. When he arrived, after rummaging through the trash for a while, he found a dog. He was truly shocked. In his rescue career, there were very few occasions, or perhaps never, where he had seen a dog so skinny. When he pulled the dog out of the trash bag, the life of this dog seemed to be hanging by a thread. Its body looked like just a skeleton, so thin, so weak, there was no way it could stand. Even opening its eyes seemed difficult. The man gently carried it home and placed it on the table. It was only then that he discovered the dog's body was covered in fleas. Not only mosquitoes, but also some parasites infested it. The dog was exhausted. Even breathing was laborious. The dog always seemed on the verge of death. No matter how emaciated it was or whether it could ultimately be saved, the man still wanted to try. Seeing this starving dog turned into a bony bag truly pained him. What had happened to this dog? How much hardship, how many days and nights of hunger had it endured to turn into such a fragile body? It was heartbreaking to see the dog in such a state. It was so frail, and yet these parasites were still feeding on it. The dog was too weak to even expel the bugs from its body. All it could do was lie silently. Even breathing had become difficult for it. What could it do? This was a dog wandering between life and death. It was the dog's strong willpower and vitality that had kept it alive. With such a wasted body, the poor little dog looked utterly pitiful. Its appearance made me want to cry. Truly, this dog had suffered too much. Anyone with a kind heart who saw the dog in this condition couldn't help but shed tears. The dog was filthy and infested with so many bugs. The man brought the dog to the yard and bathed it with warm water. There were many small black dots, the bugs, floating on the water's surface. You can imagine how many parasites were on the dog. Even though it was painful and its body was too weak to endure, it still fought to survive. That struggle was the hardest thing for the dog, requiring all its strength. This deeply touched us. There are so many people in this world facing ups and downs just like this dog, struggling to live no matter what. As long as it's alive, there's hope. Clearly, this dog finally waited long enough for its hope to arrive. The man rescued the dog from a filthy, mosquito-infested, trash-filled dump. At the moment when the dog was about to lose its life, its eyes opened. Though its body was like a deflated balloon, at least the dog had retained its breath. A dog's breath can bring a new beginning and a great transformation. That breath could change the dog's life. Thanks to its tenacity and vitality, this dog survived to this day. It survived until it met a kind person. It survived until it was alive and reached a turning point in its life. We should learn from this dog's spirit. Even when life is sad and difficult, Perhaps something fortunate will eventually happen. When things are beyond our control and unpredictable, when we are unable to change, we should still keep trying like this dog and give it our all. That effort might bring a turning point at any moment. Did the dog finally wait for this kind man to save it from the brink of death? Its body had become so thin and weak. As long as the dog kept breathing, there were countless hopes for its future survival. The man carefully bathed the dog 3 times, washing it thoroughly from top to bottom, inside and out. The number of bugs on its body decreased, but not all the dirt could be cleaned immediately in one bath. It might take weeks to fully recover. 2 weeks or even months might be needed to restore its health. But as long as there's time, as long as this last breath remains, there is infinite hope. After bathing the dog, the man immediately dried it off and placed it on the table. He used a soft towel to gently clean its emaciated body. Why was its body so stiff? Because it was just bones. Lying on a hard table like that, the dog could feel everything. The stiffness was from the bony body, as it was too exhausted. The dog's stomach had been damaged from prolonged hunger. The man fed the dog some liquid food. After taking its first sip of milk, the dog took a long time to swallow it. Then the first step was successful. Feeding became smoother. Hopefully, this dog will be carefully cared for. Its strong vitality might keep it alive and improve gradually. Then it will triumph in life, deserving to be called our little king. Thank you, little king, and let's hope more people will be kind. Thank you for the man's kindness, and thank you for watching our video until the end.